how to make molten lava cake.
Hi, I'm Betty Lou, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a molten lava cake that is both easy and delicious. Now, a common misconception is that molten lava cake is just chocolate cake slightly undercooked to make it gooey. Now that's just not true. I would never serve my guests anything from a box or anything undercooked. Now the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 450 degrees. This high temperature allows the cakes to cook quickly.
Now the first thing you're going to do is melt your 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate by placing it in a bowl set over a simmering pot of water and adding 1 stick of unsalted butter. And I like to cube the butter into small cubes to distribute evenly throughout the chocolate and melt faster.
The most important part of this recipe is, of course, chocolate. We're using a semi-sweet chocolate, which is about 50% cocoa. The higher the percentage of cocoa, the more bitter the taste. Since I love sweet, creamy chocolate, we're using semi-sweet. Just look at that creamy goodness. Now we want to melt these together until they're blended nicely, and then turn down the heat so it doesn't burn. Nobody likes the taste of burnt chocolate. Yuck!
Next, we are going to blend our eggs and sugar together in a stand mixer with a whisk attachment. For this recipe, you will need 2 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks. Now we are going to beat the eggs on a medium setting in the stand mixer. Now while my eggs and sugar are whipping up, we're going to take the time to prepare the cake dishes. I will lightly brush the inside of these dishes with softened butter. I'm going to be using these ramekin dishes to cook our chocolate lava cakes in. This prepares the ramekin for the cake batter so that when they bake, the cake comes easily out of the ramekin. And we get rid of the excess flour so that we don't have chalky cakes. Once the bowl has a generous amount of butter, you will then take 1 spoonful of flour into the ramekin and shake it until all surfaces of the inside are covered. Then pour out excess flour back into the bowl, or turn your ramekin upside down and give it a good tap to release the last of the excess flour. We are ready to add our chocolate to our egg and sugar mixture. Remove our chocolate from the heat because it is nice and melted. We are going to wipe away any excess water on the bottom of the bowl so that the water does not drip into the batter. Our sugar and egg mixture is now whipped into a light and fluffy thick texture. Now we reduce the speed of the mixer just a little bit. We are ready to pour our chocolate into the mixer. You want to pour it in slowly so the chocolate doesn't deflate the egg mixture. Once you've added all your chocolate to the mixture, make sure it is evenly mixed. Finally, you are going to add in 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour and gently stir together until it is entirely mixed. The all-purpose flour is what holds the cake together. Now we are going to scoop the batter into the ramekins until they are each about 3/4 of the way full.
What's great about this recipe is you can make it in advance. Just scoop it into ramekins and put it in the fridge. When you're ready to bake it, take it out and make sure it gets to room temp before you put it in the oven. Now don't forget, we're placing these molten lava cakes in a 450 degree oven for about 7 to 8 minutes. They bake at a very high temperature for a short period of time. The longer they bake, the less molten they'll be.
Now the lava cakes have been in the oven for 8 minutes and are perfectly baked. Now you can see that they have risen up just a bit, not too much. Take a plate and place it on top of the ramekin as you hold it and flip it to remove the cake from the ramekin.
There you have it, a beautiful lava cake. Now for the finishing touch, a little powdered sugar, and it's ready to eat. Love that rich chocolatey goodness.